You know, I expected big things. You know, that's why I said I thought it was a steal when I seen him go that late. Like he was literally a lottery pick, right? His talent is a lottery. What he does, his skill. So getting him in the second round, like I don't want to hear nobody like later in life like, well, we didn't see what like you did. Shut up.
Emoni Bates. This guy is going to be the biggest draft steal of the 2023 NBA draft, and here's why. Emoni Bates is a 19-year-old coming out of Michigan and Eastern Michigan, and he played 2 seasons in college. With his first year in college, he would only play 18 games and start in 13 of them. And for his stats, he would average 9, 1, and 3, with only 23 minutes of play. As you can easily tell, during Emoni Bates' first year in college, he wasn't really getting touches or minutes. But he was able to make the best out of what he got. In his first year in the college playoff games, he averaged 9, 5, and 1, which is a little bit of an upgrade from the regular season. And he also played 24 minutes during the playoffs. But in his next year, he was transferred to a different school so he could finally get the minutes and touches that he deserved. So in his sophomore year, he would play for Eastern Michigan. He was played in 30 games and started for 29 of them. And the averages would be 19, 1, and 5. Now let's talk about his shooting splits. His shooting split would be 40, 33, and 78, which isn't too bad for a 6'10" player. And now let's talk about his play style. His play style is just incredible for his height and size. People compare him to a player like Kevin Durant. I remember originally he was supposed to be a very high draft pick in a draft a couple of years ago. But what happened was he ended up getting injured. And that basically ruined his stock. But he also had some problems off the court and then, not so stellar start to his college career. So a guy who was supposed to be a lottery pick fell to the second round. And in the second round, a team by the name of the Cleveland Cavaliers will draft Emoni Bates with a low risk and a high reward if he plans out correctly. So now let's talk about what Bates been doing during the preseason. So in Emoni Bates' first preseason year, he would go against the Atlanta Hawks. And in that game, he would have 10 points, shoot 4 for 7 from the field, and 2 for 5 from 3. That's not too bad. While having 2 rebounds that night and a steal and a block. That's not bad. And he didn't really play much during this game, only getting 14 minutes that night. But let's move on to his second preseason game, which was against the Orlando Magic. And up against the Magic, he would have 12 minutes and score 12 points, shooting 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line, while also having 4 rebounds that night. That's also not a bad game for Emoni Bates. Alright, so let's move on to his second to last preseason game, which came against an overseas team. In this game, he played 23 minutes, had 16 points, went 4 for 9 from 3, had 3 rebounds and assists. So I put this as his best game in the preseason. Now let's move on to his last game. His last game in the preseason, it wasn't too great, and it came against the Indiana Pacers. In this game, he had 12 minutes, and he only had 4 points, shot 1 for 3 from the field, but he did shoot 50% from the 3-point line. He also had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a block. So, Emoni Bates is going to be a guy who's going to be instant offense for the Cavs. And if he get the right amount of shots, he's definitely going to be a 20 points per game scorer. In a couple of years, of course. Emoni Bates will be the biggest draft steal of 2023. And that is not an opinion, that is a fact. But that's all I got for the video. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, no matter what, like and sub, or don't, that's your choice. But that's all I got for this video. I am out.